Hello, all you awesome people out there. Welcome or welcome back. I'm looking at the wrong spot. To Geek Visions Entertainment, the place dedicated to the big three visual media, film, video games, and television. And I am your host, as always, Hoover. And it's been a minute. It's been quite a while since we've gotten some Dragon Age, the Veilguard here. I had to take a little break, for some RPGs, playing Origins, then a 60 episode, 113-hour run, Cyberpunk 2077, going right into this at the time. So, yeah, I had to take a little break. If you haven't already, go check out our news drop that came out before this. I kind of explain a bit more on what has been going on. But to sum it up, deal with some issues that I had to deal with. But most importantly, I built a PC over when I was gone. It's you can't see it. It's over. It's over there. There it is, right there. That's it right there. So yeah, I built the PC. So that's why I was gone for a little bit of time. Then some personal stuff happened. Uh, do stuff off camera. Like I said, I needed to take a little break from lengthy RPGs. Finished up some games, Ratchet and Clank. Been playing Marvel Rivals, so I just needed a little bit of a cleanser for a little bit. But now we're back. I'm still in the old setup here. As you can see, I'm trying to get everything so I can record it on my PC and play this on my monitor. But until we get that fixed up, we're gonna stay here in the old setup. So that's the update here. But now we're back playing Dragon Age. We're getting back to it because the game's been out for like 2 months, and I still feel like I'm just barely getting into the game in terms of like progression. I'm still enjoying it. One slight change, because in the last episode we came out here to the Hallsberg wetlands, started doing some quests here and there, clearing some things up. Got into some trouble because I activated both of these at the same time. But yeah, just kind of did some things here and there. But I think did we do this last time too? We might have. We'll come back and do it later. But the most important thing though is, of course, in the last episode we did this quest, this conversation with Tosh, and in this conversation you lock in your romance with them. So I thought it was moving. It was moving pretty damn fast. Like literally, this is literally the second conversation you have with Tosh one on one since I've recruited her. So since I've recruited them. So the fact that this one locks in the romance happens really damn fast. So I reloaded those saves because I did say now I said it from the jump. Tosh was kind of my target romance option from the jump. But before the game came out, once they revealed the characters, they were kind of the one that I was gravitating towards from the jump. But I did say I wanted to at least give the other characters a chance. I wanted to see just kind of if there was somebody I might naturally kind of was vibing with more and feeling more before we got there. And the fact that theirs moved so damn fast kind of shortchanged the other because I'm kind of liking what's happening with Harding. Hers is pretty interesting. Balara has had some interesting things happen here and there. Um, Emmerich's great. Emmerich is great. Um, Even Neve, I want to see. I haven't even really gotten a chance to really get to know Neve yet because of the options I picked. Has had her out of the loop for quite a while. So I do. I want to give. So I went back. I want to give other people the chance. Somehow I'm like on the path of romance and Davrin and Tosh, but not Harding, who I like flirted with every time. Balara hasn't really gotten a lot of flirt options with Balara. I've taken a few of them, but there haven't been that many. So we're gonna wait. The only thing I'm worried about with Tasha's thing is that I have to do this quest, this conversation, in order to really start getting into their personal quest line, their personal storyline. So I'm worried that I need to do that in order to keep moving their story forward. So if I hold it off for too long, I'm not progressing anything with them. So, if it goes too long and nothing else pops up with them, then we'll jump back and we'll do it. But for now, we'll come back to this a little later and we'll see how I'm feeling about things. I hate that always out. Emmerich's got skill points. Like that little conversation with Emmerich was really nice. Also, I've been looking into. I haven't looked too deep. I somehow still. We're almost to the game dropped at like November, end of October, start of November. Literally the last day of October, the game dropped. So we're almost 3 months since the game has been out, and I've still somehow managed to avoid massive spoilers. So I'm really proud of myself on that. I have looked into like some romance stuff. I haven't looked at scenes. Just kind of what the general fandom is kind of feeling for romance options. Apparently, Davrin and Emmerich are like universally I've been seeing kind of universally viewed as like the best romances. Everybody else's is like okay. I heard Lucanus has the worst. I heard Lucanus is like the worst, which is kind of crazy because Lucanus was like the top person everybody was thirsting over before the game came out, and to learn that he has like the worst romance, it's kind of surprising. And then from seeing everybody else is just kind of okay. There's some good in them, not so much in there, but it seems like Davin and Emmerich are at the top of the totem, and Lucanus is at the bottom. So good news for me, as all my romance options at least are kind of mid, so everybody might exist in the same space. Like I said, we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. Shit. Actually, speaking of how things go, it's been a while. What the hell do we even? What the hell do we have? Okay, so we've got Okay, right. After Weishaupt, the failed killing of Gillename. We got to the crossword. We got to Docktown. Docktown. And then there's this. That's here. We'll pause that. I have a gift. Okay. Tasha has a little thing. Then of course everybody has their. All right, let's since it's been a while, let's just jump right into the. Let's just jump right to the story. Let's head to Docktown. Um, should we start with the lighthouse first? I want to take these. Actually, I can take them out. I can take them off right here, can I? Yeah, there we go. Like, yeah, let's take these off. They're all right. I'm glad I didn't pay. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for them because they're not that good. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta fucking re-click on them. Okay. Oh shit. I thought it was in one of these. I have a pathway I can open too, right? No, that's behind this. Let's head over there and do our thing. So yeah, I don't know. My Elgato is not connecting to my PC ports, and it's kind of weird. I don't know what the problem is. I gotta look into it. Like my motherboard is upgraded, but I don't know if there's like a specific USB. Actually, I'm gonna change my party. We'll keep Neve because I need Neve for this. Oh, who else am I low with? Whoops, my bad. Who am I? Okay, 4, 4, 4, 6, 5, 5, 5. Have I read this one? Also, I have to go back and replay some other stuff, so I have no idea which these codexes I've read already. Water staying in a somewhat damp note. Asher sounds like Maveris will soon grace Minerathus with her presence. Keep her safe, will you? I hear your recent activities have brought the attention of powerful players. It was inevitability, I suppose. One doesn't transform an empire by staying quiet. We're on the cusp of something. Upheaval is often a prelude to change, and Tevinter is hungry for it. Tell May to call upon our allies in preparation. There were there were many, even in the Magisterium, who supported the Lucerni in our short-lived political experiment, and who support us still. I will return as soon as I can. Even with my considerable charm, I found it impossible to persuade a captain to sail when he believes it unwise. Sombering. It is far too hot up here, and the humidity is a nightmare. Your friend, Dorian. Cool. I'm going to mark everything else as red. We'll read everything past this. Because I don't know what I read already, what I didn't. Bosch talks, those guys with the sickles. They're trying to figure out what the Venatori with the sickles are doing. They're fighting weird, swinging them almost like axes. But a sickle's blade doesn't face outward like an axe blade does. The sickle's blade faces down, perpendicular to the handle. You swing it to chop one more. You swing it to chop down more, or hook onto something if you were trying to catch a hold and then climb. Or an expert would snap their wrist back, or an expert would snap their wrist back right as they connected to the connected so that the blade twists along the point of impact. That's how you cut stuff through sinks cleanly with a single slice. My fucking reading levels just dropped hard. These guys are clearly trained, so why fight that way? Update. Talk to Neve. It's because they aren't trying to get quick kills. They're trying to make bleeding wounds. The weapons are enchanted. They use blood magic to do their fancy vanishing and jumping around trick. Assholes. Oh, wait, what's this?
This message. You're connected to the other Candlehot we met.
Oh, okay. No idea what that is. Isn't there still a bunch of shit they gotta do here too? Yeah, there's a bunch of side missions here.
Didn't Radornis...
I'd heard of archdemons before, but never one like that.
Honestly, with everything I've heard about Gillenane, I'm glad it wasn't worse. In the legends about her, she's nice. She created the Hala. She guides us to our destination. But if you read between the lines, it's, well, creepy.
Oh, good.
All right, trip to Docktown leads to new case for Neve and problems for the Threat Crime Syndicate.
Let's try this again. Neve,
What's
we were going to talk. You
the
come
guy got
looking
a
for me?
name
Hello,
of a
Alec.
Pokemon?
And Cedar, you sing at the Cobbled Swan. And spy for the threads?
You got it.
All right, you called. I showed up. Why are we here?
Because the Venatori are targeting threads. We want the scales tipped back in our favor.
I need more information if you want help.
Someone's serious.
Cut to the chase, Alec.
The Venatori are taking our people, and they aren't shy about it. They walked into the Swan and abducted our boss, Marco Damas.
The threads always kept their leader secret, pulling strings from the shadows.
Yeah, well, the Venatori found us out, declared they were securing Docktown as they dragged him out. Cedar was performing at the time. So the whole thing.
They just walked in. The Venatori don't lack confidence.
I'd love to correct that, wouldn't you? It's an easy deal. Right, Neve? We've had our differences, but the threads are better neighbors than the Venatori.
Docktown's ours. We want them out as much as you.
The cult's got an inside track on our members. They're watching us. But you?
I get it. You give us the lead, we go in alone.
They're holed up in the thread market. I'll get you access. Still won't be easy.
Good luck, all right.
Here's hoping.
Reach the thread market.
You're not coming with us?
Hey, I'd love to watch you work, honest. But there's plates spinning in Docktown and only so many threads left to watch them.
I gotta remember to take a screenshot.
Don't get yourself killed.
So, we're rescuing the leader of a crime syndicate.
The threads protect their streets. If we can swing power back in their favor, Docktown needs whoever will fight for it. Let's get to the market.
All right, so when we...
You're chasing!
They must have eyes on the lamplighter. Alec did have one of their friends. I've got the setup to do the rest. Got us in the distance. That's it for now, but we need to move before any more of the cold catches on.
If the Venatori are against the threads, why take Damas? Why not kill him at the Swan?
The threads must have something the Venatori want.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to this combat
Keep your
again.
eyes open.
What do you say, Thread?
For the glory of Tevinter reborn.
Good.
What are they doing?
It's blood magic. They're using mind control on the threads. The threads are confined. Out of danger for now, but we need to get them out. Take out the mages in charge and we break the control.
Got it.
They cannot withstand us.
Watch the range.
Oh no! Nice work, as always.
Aw, please.
Now it's your turn.
Keep fighting, supplicants.
Try to get out of the range. Or maybe not.
Finish them off. They cannot be defeated.
Run fire.
Oh no, camera. Camera! Oh my god. I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck.
Careful, Rook. The assault continues.
Christ, let's get out of here.
Fight off.
Finale
Really?
is yours.
Really?
Made it through.
Oh, there's a person there. I didn't even see him.
Stop them!
This is bad. Just try to be the one left standing. From a distance.
Strike again. The strength of
Something's ready.
By all the gods.
Ah, I tried to do a move. What the fuck?
That's the last of them.
They're controlling kidnapped threads with blood magic. If one of them revealed Dallas, taking the boss gets them everything. We need to find him.
We can free the
swear
other
that-
captives too.
This might be the most
Captives.
useless move I have.
Sure they're not controlled?
me.
It's fine.
'Cause I can never hit anything with it.
What's going on here?
I don't know. They ask questions. People come back weird.
You're good. Take a second to breathe, then go when you can.
Thank you.
The threads control Docktown. Smuggling rings, dirt on people, money. If the cult takes over, they get the lot. They can use the threads for muscle, or to get close to people who know them.
There are chests in
But
there?
there's more to this. I can feel it.
And it's gotta, the other one gotta be in here. It is in there. God damn. Two-step authentication. Of course. the hell I get up here? That's the way to get out. No, wait.
You got it. I've got this.
Wait, what's that do?
I'm on it.
Okay, we unfroze it. Now what? What the hell? Thing is, I can't see.
Got it.
Brother. Come on, this brings that one down first. Okay.
You bet.
Ah, there we go. %, arrow generation, precision to grant precision on weak point, 10% precision effectiveness. What I got? Armor. Deal damage to armor and barriers. Gain enhanced damage when breaking enemies' armor. I'll keep what I got.
Are you going to... Can I go?
Yeah. Control's broken. Take a moment to recover and then get out of here.
Master Runners. Thank you. Thank you.
Thread storefront. Shit.
Sure thing.
Got it.
The hell was that dude? Yeah, now what about up here? Can't break this. No way around. I have to wait for that one. Okay, nothing.
Wait. I heard something. There's someone up ahead.
Yeah, I heard that too. She is chosen. Follow her, and we will save Enrathus. Have faith. It's her that that lady that's being hyped up for this quest line for her. Cold damage. Are they throwing out cold damage? It's a combat arena if I've ever seen one.
Quite the setup. That's Markle Damas? I could take him off your hands.
He's not mine to give. Damas serves our best.
The boy Van.
Hello, Neve. I've missed you.
You know me.
Damas doesn't, but I do. You stopped me once, but my purpose remains.
Aelia.
Rid Enrathus of this criminal. Kill him. Will anyone notice in Docktown? I won't be stopped.
What have you done, Aelia? Speaking directly through him. Puppetry. The blood magic needed.
Impressed? It pales next to the power Devinter once had.
Say the word and we move. Together.
How familiar.
Enough.
You dealt with Bataris and his relic. You found us here. No further. The risen god showed me the path to our legacy, our salvation. I am this city's future, and you'll stay out of my way.
We need to subdue Damas fast, but keep him alive.
This wretch? I would use him for something better, even if it's stopping you.
No one should die like that.
Yeah, I'm seeing these things on the floor.
Neve, this person controlling Damas.
We can talk later.
Your head!
Oh, I'm bleeding.
Now it's your turn.
What? What? Oh, I'm pressing it. I hate that stagger hit shit. And like the prop pops up when it's like half a second.
Is this place better with the threat of favors and petty? Is it better with you? I will give everyone a greater cause.
Now protect Docktown!
You lead these people astray.
Leave them out of it. Gnarly move.
On your right!
Fuck, am I dying every 2 fucking minutes?
Your threats become
That spot, move! Keep fighting! Hitting us from range!
God damn it, I'm rusty. What the hell?
That spot, move!
We're on fire. Look out. I've got some setup. You do the rest.
Stop, miss!
Move now.
How do you get front there? Honestly, I didn't even look and see if we can even do something.
What's wrong, Alia? Won't she do this time?
I just hit that one, I just hit that one person. What a fucking waste of an Bitch.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hit him on.
You do the rest.
Nice below.
Man, that motherfucker just exploded.
Alia, taking over the threads. It secures the Venatori a little more power, but I know you. There's more. You're setting us up. For what?
For Mirathos. Our ancient power restored. Our destiny renewed.
And damn the lives it takes. We've played this game before.
The game never ended.
Ooh, more flirt options.
Neve, just say the word and I'll...
Loyalty. You'll gain nothing at her side beyond the fate you deserve.
This is between us, Alia. Leave Rook alone.
That can make him get that from the angle
Mirathos
from
is
the other side.
broken, but you like it. Does it flatter your ego to leave the city as it
This
is?
is a great screenshot if her
To
damn
prove
hat
your
went away.
cynicism right. I am our hope. I'll change these streets, starting with Doctor. It could do better. Goodbye, Neve. Van Herders. Fucking cultist snakes. They'll pay for this.
I know we're here to save him, but he's still a crime boss. And he's really angry.
Can you blame him?
Fair enough.
Neve Gallus, if you're here, Alec sent you.
You're welcome.
You did me a favor. I heard you stopped a red lyrium relic, and the Venatori responsible walked. Bataris. I've got dirt on him.
Enough for the shadows to make a move.
Consider it my thanks.
Oh, I make the choice? Oh shit. Sounds like this is what we were coming here to do.
Bataris put lives at risk. If you can take him down...
Do it.
Consider it done. The threads protect their streets. It looks like you do, too.
There's no one else here. The person controlling him.
She's gone.
I gave Damas's information to the surviving Shadow Dragons. They'll run with it. Bataris is one man, but that's one less Venatori to deal with. You know, I didn't expect backup for this job. I wasn't looking to drag you in.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. More flight options. Don't
I
get everybody
wanted to
shot.
go.
This time. Next time...
Won't change. All right. The Blood Mage Aelia. Who is she?
A damn fanatic. A believer in Tevinter's former glory. I caught her trying to save the city. The ritual, what she wanted to summon. She'd have sacrificed us all. I caught her. The Templars had her. Turns out, Aelia had sympathy in the right places. She disappeared from her cell, but I had a lead. I should have gone alone. But I went looking for backup. Someone I could trust. Rana. I found her partner first. Brahm always wore that Andrastian pendant. Had it that night, too. He was a pain. But at the end of the day, he always showed up, tried to do the right thing. Like it's easy. He went in too fast. Aelia found him, she got out. Brahm didn't.
Damn, I forgot how good my character looks.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Me too. Aelia's trail went cold after that. The Templars stopped putting people on it. They buried Brahm's death. Like it was nothing. Said it wasn't an official case, that he didn't have orders. He put protecting Docktown first. He helped me. And that's what he got. What now? A dragon attack, Aelia's back and backed by a god. Where does it end? I can't say a lot of people show up for me, Rook, or that it ends well when they do, but today, you came through for Docktown this time. Even when I didn't expect it.
She keeps emphasizing that this time. Yes, Neve, I know. I didn't save Docktown the first time. I know. I've been trying to make up for it. I'm trying. God damn it. Romance may be possible depending on past choices. Oh, cut off possible numbers and Neve. Cut off possible. Look at that. I save it. Hey, I like that. I fucking save it, and here we are. On the cusp of getting on the road. How come it didn't put this on there for Davin though? Like Davin, I just have the heart there now. But for everybody else, like it puts this on here. We'll see, because she might be messing with me, because I did pick the other one.
I want to be someone who shows up for you. I don't want to lose. I worry I've lost something.
How much could you lose? We barely see eye to eye.
I won't pretend to know you, but I want to. After everything, I don't know if you'll let me.
But maybe we'll see.
We're in, boys. We're so in. Aelia, a Venatori zealot who once escaped Neve, has returned to Minrathis. Neve stopped Aelia from controlling the Thread crime syndicate with blood magic, but the cultist, how did I get a Davrin bond increase? But the cultist still has plans for the city's future. Whatever Aelia's plotting won't be good, and she's promised to start with Docktown. This is her first keepsake? God damn, girl. Alright, next up we have the Cauldron. There's a bunch of people want to talk, I saw. Oh, Davrin's out here with a sign. Okay, we got Lacanus. The hell, the shopkeeper want to talk. Balara. Yeah. Emmerich has a conversation. They have a. Why does it do this? Is the controller fucking up? Cause I do this and it zooms in. Like this is the left stick, but the zoom is the right stick. And I got this gift for Tosh. Actually, you know what? I know we got like 15 minutes. I know the perfect way to end this. So let's go on have some conversations. First off.
Too much sky. That's what it even is.
Sure.
This is ominous.
Biago found something.
Something bad, I take it.
Venatori and Treviso. Like I thought. One of them might know where Zara is. Biago has crows watching them. We find them. We find Zara.
All right, Lacanus. Due to the fact that I heard you have the worst romance, I think our flirting is gonna stop with you, sir.
How hard can it be to find a few crows hiding out in Treviso?
Finding crows is easy. Everyone knows that. Look for the capes. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
All right, got a new quest with Lacanus. Bloodbath. Oh shit! Don't do it, Bloodbath. Oh, by the way, do we have the little heart thing with Neve now? Chase. No, still thumbs up. So it's like, maybe, I don't know. You did kind of leave my city to fend for itself against a damn blighted dragon, cause I don't know.
Dweller, an invitation has manifested to the Black Emporium in
Oh shit, the
Darktown.
Black Emporium?
The antiquarian there is stagnant and stubborn, but he offers forgotten treasures for those in need.
Oh, we get to see Xenon. Still talking to his head. Spirit body in the head.
Oh, Rook. Sorry, hello.
Everything okay?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yanarl is missing. And others, Strife told me.
What kind of missing?
They went back to where I met you. Where we found the archive. You know, just in case. It's been a week. No one's heard from them. And it's my fault.
It's not your fault, Balara.
Please, I need to blame someone, even if it's me.
Doesn't make sense to me, but go for it.
Right. Thank you. Let's start looking where we met earlier. Where the Veil Jumpers would have gone in. Might be another anomaly, or more demons. Well, let's just be ready.
Ready for what?
For anything.
Alright, now we got a quest for Balara, the Demon's Bargain. That's definitely probably the new destination. Probably at the top of my list because she is one of our lower characters. What the hell is that? Oh, that's tell me to do this.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmerich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
Who wouldn't be?
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mornwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
What's the Mornwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
And a flagon
keep you busy.
stuffed in his ribcage.
Not often, but
Is that what that thing called?
on occasion.
A flagon? The little thing you could like would drink from.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the duty and shelter of every watcher. We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
You not teaching no more?
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Ridiculous. Honestly ridiculous.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra.
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
Of course.
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
How lovely to hear you say so. I'll always be glad to show you around the tombs, my dear. At your pleasure.
I'll take you up on that.
Wonderful. Until then.
She called me my dear. Alright, and I have a gift to give.
Got a job for me? I could use some action.
Yes, I have a job of just receiving a gift.
Nice.
What the hell? Is that a bowl of money? Where the hell do I keep that? It's not a gift for me. Alright, and to close things out for this episode. So I looked, because I have another character I play off screen, just to kind of, when I want to play, but I don't want to record anything, even though I haven't played with them either. So I was saying, I want to see if I have all of these, because I want to see all of them. And the thing is, I believe there are 6 of them, because it shows it before you get this quest line, that there are 6 of these. I think if it's not popping up, I believe I have all 6. So let's finish these off if we got them. 10 on to great. Wait, okay, hold on. So we had when they beat the Forgotten Ones, and Elganon and Mathal took up the roles to become gods and leaders. Fenris was a little skeptical about it. There was one before this one. I think it's over here. Yeah, so Fenris, I call him Fenris. Solas, the Dreadwolf, met with Mathal, and he was worried that the rest of them were doing some shady shit. Just like was this part here? Hold on. Let's remember it being this. I don't remember this part. Yeah, but he was worried about them doing some shady shit. Mathal was like, I'll keep an eye on it, be sure, but we can't be seen. It turns out that they were more than partners, they were lovers too, apparently. And then it was the one where he sealed them all the way with the blight, finally. Yeah, but of course we also learned that he also went missing himself in all this period of time. So let's continue on with the story. Oh, it's with all again.
You have so long observed the world. Why not consider joining it?
But I have no desire to live as humans. I have the Fade. Besides this talk of taking on a solid form, I think you underestimate the danger. When you took the glowing stone to build your body, did the earth not shake?
Delirium gives us the strength we had when we were of the Fade. We are the best of physical and spirit. I need your wisdom, Solas. To withstand the louder voices who would go too far like Elganon. I need you.
This is madness. You must know that. I will always follow where you go.
So he didn't... Mathal wasn't trapped with the others.
This is astounding. The ancient elves were spirits who voluntarily manifested a physical form.
I'd rather go back to talking about the Blight.
Hey, Lucanus. Could Spite turn into an elf?
No.
Sorry, but... What?
Okay, I missed that. Yeah, I missed that part. That's why they're so powerful? Is that what elves are? Are they just a bunch of spirits who just went to the physical realm? I missed that. I missed that one, I can't lie.
I don't even know what this is, and I'm not even an elf. I can't imagine what you and Davrin must be feeling.
It's fine.
We're spirits. What does this even mean? Could I accidentally banish myself?
To be clear, this memory only shows that the first elves originated from spirits. Balara, you and Davrin are no more spirits than anyone else conceived naturally.
Conceived naturally? Guess I'll go ask my mother.
The knowledge that an entire people were formed from a mass manifestation could change our entire understanding of magic.
If we let it out, is that the right call? Do you want bigoted humans yelling about how elves are demons?
Davrin's got a point. World's not short on small-minded humans.
That is also true.
If the world learned about this, and it led to attacks against elves.
Elves have enough trouble as it is down in Ferelden.
We have to tell someone, though. Strife and Irulan, at least.
If I told Thea and Viago, they'd think I was sampling Viago's poison collection. No one would believe us.
Okay. We keep this to people we trust who have good reason to know. No shouting it from the rooftops.
Agreed. The Morn Watch has a great deal of experience keeping dangerous secrets.
So, beyond the world-shaking stuff, what else did we learn here? Solas himself was a spirit.
What kind do you think he was?
That's also
Well, his name is Elven for pride.
Oh, okay.
Was Pride even?
There's something
makes
else.
sense, actually.
Not about spirits, or not all about them at least. Solas didn't want to become a person with a physical body.
Right. He only agreed after Mythal begged him.
Then that's his regret. He wishes he'd never taken physical form.
Maybe, but not just that. Solas was scared. They built their bodies out of lyrium, and it made the ground shake.
So the Titans.
Lyrium is the blood of the Titans.
The Titans would have felt it as an attack. They defended themselves.
The first memory we saw with
Are
Elganon
the
seizing
Titans
power,
the Forgotten Ones?
it happened at the end of a war.
A war between the Titans and the elves.
Well, that was my
Lace,
theory.
I'm so sorry.
It feels like we still don't have the full picture. But I think that's part of what Solas regrets. He didn't see the danger.
Except he did. He was worried. You said it yourself.
He did it for Mythal. Everything that followed, he could have prevented if he just told her no.
Then he's got a war on his conscience. Plus, whatever we find next.
Jesus, who is this? Wait, it's the fourth memory of Fenrirel. Yeah, that was a pretty big one. That was a pretty big a lore shake up there. So the ancient elves were spirits who got a hold of lyrium, and that allowed them to possess a physical body in the real world. Them doing that, taking lyrium, angered the Titans. So the Forgotten Ones were the Titans, not the old gods, like I theorized. But they were the Titans. And when they defeated the Titans, that explains why they've not been seen or mentioned in any Dragon Age before. What is that? This thing right here. Sounds like some kind of bird? Dragon? Something that flies. Alright, next one. Number 5. I think there are 6 of these. That's the Lyrium Dagger and the Titans.
Have you created what we need?
With this, the proper ritual will sunder every Titan from its spirit. But you must know those severed dreams will certainly be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger. It is awful what we're doing.
And the only way to end this war.
Wait a minute, was I right? Was I
Solas
right?
made the weapon that killed the Titans. No, not killed. He cut away their dreams and left them broken and mindless. He passed me in the halls of Skyhold for a year. He made polite conversation, and he knew. He knew what he did.
I don't know what to say, Lace. I can't even
I feel like
imagine.
the first one is
sorry.
always
I
apologizing for
served
some
in the Inquisition.
earth-shattering thing.
I know terrible things happen in war. But to do something like this...
The Titans were the size of mountains. I doubt the elves were winning their fight. He considered this the cost of saving his people.
Fear and guilt make people do stupid things.
To do such a thing. No wonder regret eats away at Solas.
No, it's worse than that. That isn't what Solas regrets. Those severed dreams will be driven mad. A disembodied blight of pain and anger.
Mierda.
You
Oh,
can't.
gods.
That's not possible.
I was right.
When a warden hears the calling, it's like a song in their mind. Sound familiar to you, Lace?
The Song of Lyrium. Of the Titans.
We think of the Blight as this monstrous force with no mercy, no compassion. Evil incarnate. Instead, it's a caged animal, mistreated and imprisoned for centuries, until all it knows is fear.
I don't think it might be too late for that. Not saying it's not possible, but I do think it might be well past that. You kind of know what's going on.
In all my talks with him, Solas hates the Blight more than anything. Even more than Elganon. But it wasn't hatred. It was guilt. He knew this could happen, and he still didn't stand up to Mythal and stop it.
Each of these memories has been a deeper regret, and almost all of them involve Mythal.
True.
Only one mural left to uncover by my count. If we find it, we'll see what's worse than this.
Well, I think at this point, that last one can only be one thing. Memory of Tranquility, the fifth memory of Fentarel. Yeah, we do got it. All right, that's awesome. We got all 6. And I feel like this last one can only be one thing. We all know there's one major moment missing from all of these that we haven't seen yet. And that's when the other elves killed Mythal. So that's gotta be what this one is. By the way, I was right in a very roundabout way. The old gods, the Blight, is just the dreams of the Titans ripped away from their physical bodies and tainted with the Blight. And I think that makes them into old gods. I think I'm still right in some way. All right, let's see what this one is. This is the last one. Oh, it's that one. It's the end of Inquisition.
I knew that you would find me soon enough. You need the power of a god, the strength that I alone still carry.
The blighted Evanuris will soon break free from their prison. I must make a stronger one that can contain them.
While the prison is important, it is not the only goal you seek.
Why should I not tear down the veil and bring back immortality to all the Elven people? They deserve it.
The Elven people of today do not deserve to see the world they love be torn apart to salve your conscience.
I must fix what I have broken. I am sorry.
As am I, old friend.
And it's time she tried to talk him out of it.
Solas killed Mythal? After all that? Is this another memory from a different time?
No. He wore that same outfit in the Inquisition. We knew Solas woke up in this world without most of his power. Now we know how he got it back.
By killing the only other god around and stealing her power.
All that epic magic and godly power. In the end, it comes down to love and murder. Same as always.
All these memories are about Solas being sad that he was right and nobody else could see it. He was right about how becoming elves would lead to war with the Titans, but Mythal wouldn't listen.
He was right that using the dagger on the Titans was evil, but Mythal wouldn't listen.
He was so proud when he imprisoned the other gods. Finally, he got to prove that he was right. They were wrong.
Then he wakes up in our time and finds out he was wrong. The elves have nothing. The Blight's a constant threat.
And Mythal's alive, somehow. But she still won't listen.
But this time he'll show her. No matter what it takes.
So, how does everything we know help us now?
He's being honest about fighting the Blight. Whatever happens, he won't risk letting it back out into the world.
Agreed. But he has a plan to escape that prison, and not one we'll like.
He turned on Mythal, the one person he was actually loyal to. There's no way he won't turn on us.
Yeah. He's a spirit, or was once. He might be able to possess someone, affect minds, all the things spirits do.
He created the veil. His very nature is tied to it. That will be a source of strength, but also a potential weakness.
Mythal has him all messed up. Anything about her or Elgarnon is gonna make him angry. sloppy.
Solas thinks he knows what's best for everyone. Anything he does, he'll do while telling himself he's the hero.
The bad news is that the god of lies and trickery is almost definitely preparing to betray us.
Yeah.
The good news is that we've gone through his dirty laundry.
So, we know his motivations. You think we can set a trap of our own?
That's the hope.
You have witnessed the Protector's tale, Dweller, almost to its end.
Almost? How can there be more?
When the mighty fall, their echoes cross the ages. An audience is warranted. Speak with your visitor. She awaits you in the crossroads.
Me? Bro, is it Mathal? Are we going to visit the spirit of some kind of echo spirit of Mathal? Is that who we got a visit from? Oh, Harding wants to talk to. Probably about the revelation. So I like how that kind of turned into like a how it turned into like a thing of like we have to remember stuff for like a boss fight with Solas at the end. It's not here. I wonder if it's I think we still gotta wait on that. I wonder if it's tied to these, to the gates, to the champions and the gates, and they're tied behind that. It's possible. All right, that was cool. So the elves are spirits who got in contact with lyrium, and that lyrium allowed them to take on a physical form. The lyrium is, of course, the blood of titans. So they were bleeding titans in order to cross into the realm physically. So and that was the whole thing. They explained to the Inquisition that the generals of some war were the ones who became the Evanurs. So this war was a war against the titans because they were bleeding them to take their physical forms. Solas ended up making the dagger that cut the dreams and the I guess the minds from the titans, in turn killing them and just turning them into like these mindless beasts, which is why they've kind of been essentially dormant for centuries now. But unfortunately, then cutting that off, the dreams and the consciousness, in turn became blighted. And I think they're also implying that essence of the Titans, when it was cut off and trapped, it became the blight, because after being cut off and imprisoned for so long, it corrupted it and twisted it, and it became the blight. And then, of course, after the war was done, like I mentioned, the generals who were the main people in that war ended up becoming the Evanurs, Elenon and Gillenane, Mathal as well, and even Solas, but he was like the right hand of Mathal. They all became the Evanurs. But of course, the Evanurs got power hungry. They started utilizing the blight for themselves, and it in turn kind of corrupted them. Solas was worried. I might walk on all the way over there for that other one. But Solas was worried. He went to Mathal about it, but she wouldn't listen. They became out of control. Again, there's one point, I mentioned it, that we still haven't really talked about or shown, which was, it's been implied for years in the Dragon Age games that the other Evanurs killed Mathal. and it's also like a part of like her lore. That's why her spirit ended up finding itself to um damn it, Morgan's mom. I can't remember her name right now. That's how the spirit ended up finding her, because she was portrayed the same way Mathal was. So Mathal possessed her, and that's how she became so powerful. That's another thing that's been absent through these stories. The real death, the what actually happened with the death of Mathal, the first one at least. But yeah, eventually Solas imprisoned the Evanurus and the Blight within the Fade, locked them away. Of course, we now know that that prison was actually the Golden City that has been talked about in Chantry lore for years now. But unfortunately, well, of course, when it happened, it cut off the Elves' connection to the Fade, which makes sense now. Why they were immortal and connected to the Fade, because they were spirits just made physical. So when Solas locked the Evanurus away and created the Veil, it cut them off from the Fade. In turn, now they weren't spirits made physical. They weren't spirits made flesh. They were just flesh now. They were mortal. Now they just turned into people, into just mortal elves. That's how they lost their immortality. That's how they also lost so much of their culture and their history, because now they're not connected to everything within the Fade anymore. And, you know, the Fade isn't a physical space. It's made up of the spirit's mindset and emotions. So when it's cut off, all that shit essentially went away. Because now the connection between the two. Without the elves there was nothing to keep it physical. What's there to keep it physical anymore? So it all kind of went away. Like the Shattered Library and the Trespasser DLC. We're also still missing some steps of what happened after. Did Solas immediately pass out after doing this? Because we know at least after this happened, Veilguard, the elf who was Solas's right hand when he was going to war against the Evanurus. We missed that point too. But yeah, when he realized that they were using the Blight, he went to war against them because he seen that they were getting power hungry. So yeah, so we know about some lore that Veilguard was questioning where the hell Solas went after the Veil was created and they were separated from the Fade and the Lighthouse, because he was saying he was gone and he doesn't know, he's not there to lead his people anymore. And then of course he woke up in modern times, seeing that the elves were splintered and shattered and scattered and living as second-class citizens, frowned upon, all that shit. And of course we know everything from there, from their position. Damn! What's going on with y'all?
So, Tosh, you're the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
Seems our work's going to overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And Darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later. And archdemons. You handle archdemons. That thing at Weishaupt was messed up.
In all kinds of ways.
What the fuck? I know they was idle animations. All right, now we gotta console Hardy here.
You're still working.
Just finishing some things up.
Looks like you're trying to stay awake.
Maybe. I want to rest, but I don't want to sleep. It's all... I have dreams now. When I go to sleep, I mean.
I thought dwarves didn't dream.
Solas used the dagger to rip the dreams from the Titans. Maybe when I touched it, the dreams came back? It's unnerving. It's like my mind's telling a story to itself and is really bad at it.
I gotta imagine that's kind of jarring. Going your whole life without dreaming, just for you to be a full ass adult, and now you can't.
Sometimes I have these dreams where I'm naked.
What?
And I have to make a speech or go to battle, and I have no pants on.
I'm just telling you this so you can imagine how I look naked.
Yeah, that would be. I haven't had that particular dream. These days, I just dream I'm being chased, hunted. There's something that glows red, just out of my sight, and I know it's gonna get me, but I don't know how I know.
Okay, so it does get to this point with everybody, where it's like, hey, you can get on the path to expressing romantic interests in a person, but you don't commit to it just yet. So look at that. I hold off on the Tosh thing, and now all of a sudden, I immediately get two options where it's like, hey, you can still go down this road if you want.
Would it help if I was there?
Oh, I couldn't bother you like that.
Well, please do.
You realize you just offered to be with me all night while I sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean, yes, that is what I offered.
Right.
Alex, you go.
Is there something happening between us? I'm not just imagining things, am I?
I think there's something. And I kind of like it.
Me too. I never wanted to say it because I didn't want things to get awkward.
No, it's still pretty awkward. But we just need to keep at it until we push through to the other side.
Hey, guess what? I'm not thinking about my bad dreams anymore.
Ah, see, it works. Now you're thinking about me naked now.
Well, I suddenly feel tired.
Oh, of course. Right, it's I'm not the only one who's not sleeping.
Now.
We could continue this in the morning?
I can't wait.
Just sapped my strength with a touch. She's rogue now. Which makes me Gambit. Which makes this relationship a lot higher in my book now. I don't know. Tasha might be kind of ass up. See, the thing is, it helps when it slowly builds up to things. It also helps that her story seems to kind of be very, very connected to the main plot of the game. But it helps the slow build of like actually getting in. It also helps. She also has a head start because she was in Inquisition, so I'm already familiar with her and who she is, and I flirted with her every time in Inquisition, even though I never went anywhere. Tasha would be ass out, girl. I can't lie. All right, but anyway, that is it here for me today. I'm gonna call it there. The next episode, we will continue on with Dragon Age dating simulator as we navigate who the hell will end up romancing here. Like I told you, Harding was cool. I like Harding's thing. I'm liking. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really gonna like the angle of me and Neve essentially very much not being on the same page early on in the game, but we kind of get past it and we get closer after that, and it equals up to romance. I like that angle of the story. Like if I picked to go with Docktown during that choice, I wonder if it would have still been as interesting. You know, because now I like the idea of like she was kind of pissed and she didn't know if she could trust me. She didn't know where my my objectives were, if I was truly trying to help Dot Town or not, because I picked the other town over it, and she left for a while, and now she's hardened. So so it's gonna take longer, and I had to put more work into warming up to me. I like that angle for a relationship in that one. But Laura is still she's starting to be the one who's being left behind the most. I still like Tosh. I just don't like how fast that relationship is going. Like I said, that quest is only the second time we've spoken to one another one on one. Like that moment with Harding felt earned. So we've been talking for a while. I've helped her out with a bunch of stuff leading up to that point. I feel like the mission I just got from Balara is probably gonna, after we do that, conversations after are kind of gonna lead to that same point with her that we just got done with Harding. I feel like after we do this quest for her, it's gonna get us on that path for her as well. But yeah, because I feel like the whole thing with Tasha is you're gonna have to be in that. You're gonna have to commit to that relationship, and then start her personal quest of her discovering who she is and trying to come out to her mother and shit, as opposed to you being a friend during that, and from y'all going through that together, y'all get closer from that, and then you commit to the relationship. I don't like the fact that you have to commit to the relationship in order to get to all that stuff. So we'll see how things go in the future. So I think next time we come back, I think we're gonna stick to the main quest stuff, and we'll do the cauldron next. And then after that, we'll start, more of our stuff with our people. Some of these side quests, taking out more of these champions, unlocking more gates in the in the crossroads. Also, we got to see who that meeting. I'm very interested to find out who this meeting is with in the crossroads. I do believe it's going to be Mathal. She survived once. She survived being killed by the other elves and ended up possessing Flibeth. That's her damn name. So it could happen. Sorry, invitation. Dearest Rook, we at the Black Emporium value your patronage, and it is with heavy heart that we write to you now to alert you to the miserable behavior of some of your companions. What? The Morn Watcher refused to lower the wisp of your lighthouse into a contraption of my invention, to be preserved for eternity. I believe he went so far as to sabotage my device. It is now completely useless. The Grey Warden refuses to part with the Griffin for what we consider to be a generous sum, and told me where I could shove my gold. Did you know? I had a Magister standing by ready to miniaturize the creature, and had to send him away. The Magister required a hefty deposit for his time, which I was unable to recoup. And that little redhead was the worst. I had only begun to suggest that she allow me to look at the famed crossbow Bianca, when she pulled out a cheese knife and threatened to pry me from my chair and toss me into the harbor in a weighted sack. Please speak with him. I should hate to see our business relationship suffer as a result of their uncivil manners. Yours, Xenon. Xenon, never change. And we got some codex entries. I guess we'll keep going. We'll read the codex entries to close things out here. But I need some damn water. MX Diary, for forbidden books. I've been asked to weigh in again on texts being considered for our list of tomes and scrolls forbidden. I didn't think it was the time of the year already. Well, let us see let us see what lies in the list. The Setting of the Light by Lumiere Bartlett, one new page reportedly discovered. Goodness knows how many artists have rediscovered lost pages of Bartlett's play. Still, if it has any connection with The Last King, best we move carefully. I recommend we lock away the page until we can determine determine its provenance. The Magic of Crimson Serpents, Anonymous. Down need some water. A poisonously simple guide to blood magic. Deventer's favorite forbidden practice. Poor Neve, what she must combat weekly. Let the book remain open to senior watchers, but only for purposes of teaching detection and defense against blood magic. What's Neve shits? Is that what it says? Anonymous, inscribed on stone tablets. I've omitted the full title, of course. I've given much to track down the malign spirit whispering these dictations. This would be the fifth copy we found, banned, lest it spread, and I'm afraid we must consider whether destroying the tablet might lure out the true author. The Ramsey Dowager Collected Book Reviews, Golden Embossed Edition, for true collectors. Now, this is ridiculous. The Born Watch works with the dead. We have no business forbidding the harmless vices of the living, and I question whoever brought it up for consideration in the first place. The Great Passage. How strange to wake up and realize I have no lesson to plan. My last batch of pupils were well set, or shall I pray, when classes ended. Edwina and Lorimir sent me letters. How flattering to be remembered by one's former students. Ensconced in the lighthouse, I can't help but think of my first question. I can't help but think of the first question so many of them ask. If it's true that for every person who dies, a spirit must enter the mortal world in return, it often surprises them to learn this idea is purely Navaran. Summoning a benign spirit to answer this question is one of my favorite practical demonstrations, and such a treat for the novices. The line of inquiry students swiftly learn is impossible. The majority of spirits have difficulty grasping the very concept of quantities, let alone numbers. No one, mortal or otherwise, appears to know how to tally both the people in the world and the spirits in the Fade. Yet I cannot dismiss the idea that there might be some unknowable exchange of Fade-born spirit and human soul. This folklore is entwined with the very founding of Navarra, and if I have learned anything here, it is that the Fade is stranger than even we of the Necropolis have imagined. I think that's it. Dwarven people, different flavors of Andraste. Hey Tosh, basically the schism in the Chantry was the result of a disagreement over a single line in the Chant of Light. Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over him. The Elysian Chantry interprets this to mean the mages shouldn't rule. Teventer obviously disagrees. Other differences. Later, Divine Victoria in the south and Divine Aquitus in the second interventor. The Elysian Divine is always a woman, the Imperial Divine is always a man. Seat of Power. Val Royale versus Minrathis. Templars. In the south, the Templar Order is tasked with keeping mages in line in accordance with the Chantry's rule. In Teventer, the Templar Order keeps mages in line, but actually just serves the ruling mages. Magic. In the south, magic is seen as a curse or a corruption or a corrupting influence. Blood magic is forbidden. In Teventer, magic is status, and blood magic is forbidden. Hope this helps, Lace. Is there more? I don't see anything else. Oh, yeah, this is a lot. Last lead on Aaliyah. Rana. Gallus has a lead on Aaliyah, and it's good. No surprise. Tried to find you, but we've got to move. Can't lose this. The cultists will kill her own mother for Glorious to Venter. Some random dockhand gets in her way, and we know how that will go. Not sure how long this will take. If I'm late tomorrow, can you pick up a paper for me? The Marathis Truth. There's a story I want to read. Prom. Alea's blood magic. Marathis claim to hold blood magic in contempt. Not that they ever did. How many mages use it in secret to enhance their power and puff up their damn egos? And how many are being less hidden about it now? The Venatori are fanning the flame. They believe the first dreamer learned blood magic from the old god Dumat, and mages are denying themselves the power they deserve. Which makes the rest of us what? Blood donors to their glory? As for Aaliyah, she's high up in their ranks. Even if no one sees her directly, I've seen blood mages plant ideas in people's minds. But that sort of control is indirect. The puppetry you describe Aaliyah using, being able to move and speak through Damas completely and at a distance, goes far beyond the usual mess. They're calling her Lusican's chosen. The Shadow Dragons the Shadow Dragons have your warning. I watch for anyone acting out of character. We can't have Aaliyah entering what ranks we have left. Tarkin. By the way, these cards are dope. Okay, yeah, these are the scenes that were shown the last time we had a Neve thing. Neve's case though to Leia. Alea's back, still a zealot, somehow worse. Where has she been? Never left? Too many places to slip through. Likes the catacombs, but her old haunts clean. Too many tunnels. Somewhere else? Need more of a lead. Look for rumors. Ask Lucanus. Heard anything before? Old notes at apartment. Warn Rana. Hiding behind puppets. New trick. Blood magic stronger. Risen God showed her the way. Someone made friends with an escaped god. The bet's on Elganon. But there's more to this. What's the big picture? How does she fix Minrathous? Docktown's a target, at least a start. The threads will tie up her cultists for now, but Alea's herself don't think she chose the place because of me. But watching the knife twist, she'll enjoy that too much. Damn it. I think when it stays there and it's obviously nothing else here. Okay, there we go. All right, that's really it for me here today. Thank you all so much for watching. I keep looking this way. I'm so used to my camera being over here. I'll look over here now. Thank you all so much for watching. I very much do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let your boy know how he's doing. Go out and check out that news drop we dropped before this. We're talking about a lot of stuff there. Xbox's developer thing they had. Watched a bunch of trailers. All the good stuff. So go ahead and check all that out. Check out the rest of my playlist for Dragon Age Veilguard. Check out Cyberpunk 2077. Super lengthy. Like I said, 60 episodes that series went. 60 episodes, 113 hours. Go check it out. Go check out some of the other stuff I got on the channel. I talked about best, worst, and most disappointing of 2024. I'll talk about things I'm excited for this year of 2025. So yeah, go check out all that stuff. So till next time, everybody, I will see you all next time. Always remember to stay watching, to stay playing, to stay safe out there, and to stay awesome. That was the last one. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. All right, till next time, everybody. Goodbye.